Hello everyone and welcome to another Summer of Retro gameplay, let's play, playthrough, whatever you want to call it, and this time it is Actraiser, one of my all-time favorite games put out by Enix and Quintet. And this is an epic game. I absolutely love the beginning theme music. It is awesome. This whole game is awesome. The soundtrack is awesome. It's just an all-around awesome game. It was released, about 6 months after the Super Nintendo had first come out, so it was a semi sort of launch title. And so we've heard enough of this awesome music. Let's say it's time to go ahead and get into it. I'm your host, Rontro, aka Brohan Solo, your favorite video game bounty hunter, and one half of the Retro Bros. So, we're going to start off by creating a name for ourselves. And, well, what better to go with than Rontro, because, well, that's my YouTube name, isn't it? Anyways, so here's a little bit of the story. Are you awake, Sir Rontro? I am the angel sent to help you recover your lost strength. Now all types of monsters are in total control of the earth. This all came about because of a demon they call Tanzra, the one who sealed your power. In order to restore your power, you will need to rekindle the people's faith in you. But first, let us go down to the earth and destroy all monsters, that we may establish a peaceful land for our people to dwell in. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and save it right off the bat. Just so we don't have to make our name or anything again. So we got to start off by fighting monsters. Sir Rontro, if we destroy all monsters in this land, people will be able to live here again. Sir Rontro, are you ready? May luck be with you. So, showing off a little bit of the Mode 7 graphics right here. This is one of my all-time favorite games. Especially for the Super Nintendo. Off to a great start. Getting hit. So, this game, I believe, started as an arcade game. It didn't have the town building sim. Not 100% sure on that, though. I can't remember if it was an arcade game or not. But I want to say it was. Apparently I can't get up there. I want to say it was because I don't know if all of you remember, well, those of you from, the generation I grew up in should know it. There was a game show known as Nick Arcade, and, well, I'm missing that one up. And this was one of the games that was featured on there. And, everybody played the arcade games. Tried to reach a certain score or whatever. And this was in there, and this was how I got to that one up that I now don't get because I'm an epic fail. The good thing is I don't really need that one up to get through here. This game really isn't all that hard, at least in my opinion. But I'm managing to make it look hard, I'm sure. Wow. It's only because I'm playing it, I'm recording. That's why I'm doing so terrible, I'm sure. Yeah, it just feels like this game should have fit right in there with the Soul Blazer series, which would have been like Soul Blazer and Illusion of Gaia, and it had a couple other games. Terranigma was another one, and I can't remember the one that was on PlayStation. I can't recall the name, but yeah. This was really what I loved about this game as a kid, anyways. You know, like I absolutely loved this part of the game as a kid. Sir Rontro, Fillmore may become a land where people can live in peace. Our first duty is to protect our people from any monsters. I will do as you instruct. Please rid the land of these monsters with my arrows. There are several there are several mysterious circles on the ground which represent monster lairs. If you direct the people correctly, they will be able to seal the lairs. You will discover the monster that controls this land. If destroyed, control of this land's destiny will return to her people. Alright, my master, let us work towards peace. Sir Rontro, I know it's unexpected, but our people in Fillmore have something to tell you. My master, we are having a difficult time building homes because of many bushes. Please burn the bushes and guide us as we begin to build our roads. So this is where the, I guess you could say the God Sim really begins. You know, you make these miracles to remove rocks and trees, and once you reach the snowy area, you'll be using sunlight to melt snow. I mean, there's lots of different things you need to do in this game to successfully build up your towns and stuff. And I mean, there is actually a point to this part of the game, and you'll see it as we get further into it. Oh, I don't have enough magic to, or spell points to make more lightning. Well, since we have some of that done, we can get a little more built. And that's how you get your magic back. You gotta wait for people to start building stuff, and you get a little bit of your spell points back, which I think you need 10, don't you? And I have enough for one of them. Now, monsters will do different things, like the bats steal people. These guys destroy houses. Didn't really mean for that to happen. I was gonna show you guys at some point. Wasn't expecting to show you already, but you know what? Oh well. So I'm thinking I'm going to make these videos a little longer as well. Maybe our master, we finally mastered the skill of hunting animals. We now have enough confidence to fight monsters. Please lead us to the monsters' lairs. But I'm thinking I might do a land per episode. Just so there's not too many videos for this game. Sir Rontro, our people have sealed the monster's lair without our help. I thought I helped them. I mean, I did remove bushes and told them where to go. Well, whatever. Take credit. My master, we have found a strange statue. We present this as an offering. Please accept it. Yes, sometimes they will make offerings. And the one that we get this time is a bomb. It destroys all flying monsters on the screen, which all the monsters in this mode are flying monsters. So, you know, it's not like it's meant specifically for a special type of monster, because all of them fly. Another thing is, you cannot die in this mode as the angel, because like once you run out of health, like you're still alive, but you can't shoot your arrows anymore. So you have no way to kill the monsters and defend the people. But every time, you know, they start building again, the people, it heals some of your health, it heals some of your magic. It looks like they have something to tell us again. My master, recently strange things have been happening to me. Many of my thoughts actually come to life in the real world. These powers are real. I feel the presence of something holy radiating from the woods east of here. And I know exactly what they're talking about. I have played this game so many times. We're going to direct our people again. We're going to come down here, come across, come up. Yeah, there we go. So that bat will be taken care of soon. Well, that bat's lair. Back in the Japanese version, these circles are actually the Star of David, and Nintendo, in their infinite wisdom and it having anything possibly offensive removed from games, they changed them to look, well, that one kind of looks like a bat. That one's an X. It has nothing to do with the monster, but, well, the bat one looks like there's bats coming out of it. Or, you know, there's a bat symbol on it. So now you're probably wondering how we're going to get across here to get this blue lightning demon. Looks like the people have set their houses on fire. My master, a fire has broken out at a home in the north. Please send rain to quench the fire. I would say it's more than just a home. It's a few homes. So this is, again, I have to send a miracle. And I can't because I don't have enough magic. When you fight monsters, you get magic back, too. I did forget about that. Let my people go! People are so silly. They always think their way is right. They cause the fire and then beg you to help them extinguish it. But that's the one trait I so much adore. What do you think? I think, somebody left their oven on and set their house on fire. That's my thoughts on it all. You may find this part of the game boring. I don't really blame y'all. Hey, our level is increased. So that means I get more health. That's what happens when you level up. As you see, I just got more health. And we'll level again at, did it say 200 people, I believe? So that is the point of this mode, to give yourself more life, because it is the same life bar that you will be using in the action stages. So, oh, they gotta talk to us again. My master, I feel the presence of magic power radiating from under the big rock below the precipice southeast of here. Something may be buried there. My master, please use your powerful lightning to destroy this rock. Yeah, I was getting to that point. I was going to actually get to it before you said anything, but I figured I better not do that until you see that the game eventually tells you to do that. Otherwise, you may not think to bother. Oh, man. Sir Rontro, destroying that big rock below the precipice has revealed something that may be very useful. Your people have something to say. Our master, a magic token was found near the precipice to the southeast of here. We present it to you as an offering. Please accept it. Yeah, sure, after I'm done saving the rest of the town from being destroyed. Wow. Even when I played this for my review, I did not let this much destruction and death happen. Oh, man. Guess I'm just not having a good time of it today. And normally I would be ending the video about here, but as I said, I think I'm going to do a world per, or not a world, a area per video, which requires 2 stages and the sim here. So Rontro, people, yeah, blah blah blah, still delay or blah blah blah. Without my help, blah blah blah. Civilization level of Fillmore seems to have improved. I'm not going to say what that's about quite yet. I'm going to let some stuff happen before we worry about that. We need to get this moving to the next monster's lair. There are more enemies other than these bats and these lightning dragons or whatever they are. So, this is just the first area, you know. This is pretty much the introduction to the game, and, you know, they try to at least start you off fairly easy. And I know I heard some people getting kidnapped by a bat. This seems like the monsters are a little more active this time around. So I don't know if you've noticed. Well, I leveled again. Level's 3 and your HP is 10. And your level will increase again when population becomes 400. Now that's over your entire world. That's not just in this town. Unexpected, people gotta tell me more shit here in Fillmore. Big surprise. We've developed a fishing trade here in Fillmore. A few days ago, a fisherman repairing his boat along the seashore found an unusual scroll. We present this to you as an offering. Please accept it. You know what? I don't even think I accepted my last offering, so let's go in there and grab those. So we've got an MP scroll, which increases our MP. We now have 1 MP for the action stages. Right now we have spell points. In the action stages we have MP, magic points. And we got our first magic, which is the magical fire. There's a few different magics in this game. There's like 5, I think, maybe 6. And once I unlock the one, it's really the only magic I use. All the other magics are fairly useless once you have the one specific type of magic. Which I think I might get in the second area, but I'm not sure. Let my people go. Bring them back. But if you haven't noticed already, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's 2 different types of houses now. As you play through the game, or as you seal monster lairs, your town's civilization level goes up, as you had seen previously. And they found strange bow and arrows. So that's a new offering. That makes it so that my arrows are actually more powerful. And I kill things quicker. Thank you, Master. We've acquired a new skill and can now build bridges. With a way to cross the river, we can build homes over there. Which means we can now deal with this thing here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But anyways, your civilization level goes up as you seal monster lairs, which you probably have already noticed from earlier that the civilization level went up, because I had mentioned that it did. And what it allows is more people can live in one house, which increases the population. So it's an upgrade of sorts for the people. They have better homes, and more people can live in them. So now, unfortunately, to get your max amount of civilization, you need to have the highest upgraded houses. As you notice, there's already a bunch of houses built. So you're probably wondering, well, how do I upgrade the rest of the buildings? I am about to be the biggest douchebag of a god ever. Civilization levels improved, and people got to talk to us again. Come, my master, since the last lair has been sealed, something strange has been happening to me. I have the same nightmare every night. In my nightmare, the gruesome monster Minotaurus appears through a big hole to the southeast. He says he will curse the people with death. Because of my ability to see into the future, I feel as if I'm already afflicted by the monster's curse. Please, my master, go down into the ground and destroy this gruesome monster before something terrible happens. Well, something terrible is about to happen. I'm going to send an earthquake. And I can't. You guys are lucky. I can't do earthquake for a while. Oh. So, I'm sorry, I gotta adjust myself a bit. Oh, man. So, right now we're just gonna sit here and let our people build their homes and their land, and as you see, we got a new type of building here. I mean, there's new houses too, but we got this new type of building too. Looks kind of like apartment buildings. I'm guessing that's what they're supposed to be, is apartment buildings. Did I already get over here all? Yep, I got everything over here. So, it's going to just retrace part of the steps again, which is fine. Yeah, see, these are going to make for long videos. And this is why I said I would just do a land per episode, because, you know, I could do it stage, cut off this, cut off stage, you know, but there's going to be a lot of videos, a lot of short videos, and I really don't want to mess with the flow of, you know, the video stopping in the middle of a land. I kind of did that in the Shinobi Let's Play, you know, stop during a boss battle, and I don't like doing that. And, you know, stopping in the middle, you know, if I start a stage, stopping in the middle of it and starting it up again the next video. I hate doing that. So that's why I'm going about this Let's Play a little different and doing it longer. I'm doing longer videos, I should say. I mean, it just makes sense to do it that way. And each land is very different from the other, which is another awesome thing about this game. You know, each land has something different about it. You never feel like you've played through the same area twice at all in this game. I thought maybe people were stopped building there for a second. Eventually they will all stop building, and that's when we will move on to the next level. I believe all of our roads are built that we can build. You know, the towns are always in a grid-based system like this, and I mean, I kind of wish they wouldn't have went that route by making it all gridded and stuff. I don't know how else they really could have done it, though, honestly, considering the software at the time, the hardware, the software, and sorry, I need to move for a second to move something. Had a DS way too close, dangerously close to a water source, and yeah, I wanted to move that. Something happens to that DS, we'll have some very angry people in the house. Especially my son's mother right now. She's never really been much into Pokemon growing up. She wasn't even real big on video games growing up, so she kind of missed out on the Pokemon craze. And my son brought home Pokemon cards one time, or he didn't bring them home. My cousin's son brought his Pokemon over and gave my son a few. And ever since then, it's become this big thing. Pokemon's kind of a big deal in our house right now. I always played Pokemon Yellow. That was my favorite. That was the one I played, the one I grew up with. And, well, she wanted to play a Pokemon game. So I was like, well, you know what? We'll do Sun and Moon. Or, or no, not Sun and Moon. That's what's coming out now. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I hooked her up with those. And we're going to save. So she's been, playing that. And Pokemon Go just recently came out. And she's actually borrowing one of my cousin's phones to play it because our phones aren't compatible. Which just angers me. It's kind of like, alright, here we go. We destroy the monsters in this area, people will no longer be scared of evil. Are you ready? May luck will be with you. Okay. Anyways, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius doesn't work on my tablet, which really angered me. It was there whenever I first started, or like when it first came out, and I couldn't get past. Like, it wouldn't allow me to do the tutorial. It kept crashing, so I didn't get to play Brave Exvius either, which is a real shame. I mean, I could play it on the computer through emulation means with tablets, but I really wanted it for on the go. I'm on my PC enough doing my videos, so just adding another reason for me to be on the computer is also a pain in the rear. I mean, I would do videos of it if I could. I was going to do videos of Tai Chi Panda Heroes because they were having you got a bunch of free stuff if you did a video and posted it and let them know about it. And I was going to do that, and then I tried, and there was just way too much lag. So, unfortunately, I would love to do videos of Brave Exvius, and I'm not going to be able to. Anyways, I'm off topic of the story I was originally saying. Yeah, Pokemon's really become a big deal in this house. And if she lost her way to play Pokemon, she would not be happy. I mean, I could hook her up with Pokemon Yellow, because I do have a Game Boy Color, actually, the see-through purple. I bought it off of somebody. They had a couple Game Boys sitting around and were looking to make a couple bucks, so I bought this Game Boy off of them, and on top of that, I got Tetris Attack for the Game Boy along with it. And I didn't even know there was a Tetris Attack for Game Boy until I bought this Game Boy. So I mean, honestly, she could play that, but who wants to go back and play that after playing, a newer Pokemon game? I mean, I would, because, well, in my opinion, after the first 151, they're all lies anyways. And I'll probably catch a lot of hell for that comment, but I don't really care. I loved Pokemon back in the day when it first came out, when it was the first 151, and then it started coming out with all these crazy new ones. And I've seen some of the Pokemon for Sun and Moon already, and I'm gonna say I'm not really all that impressed with the new Pokemon. I'm really not impressed with it. But I only did see a few, few that were revealed and whatnot. Guess we'll see what the Sun and Moon brings us. I would love to get a 3DS, and that's one of the reasons why. Not the main reason, but you know, I'd like to have that. Actually, the main reason I want a 3DS is I want the Zelda on it, Link Between Worlds. That's one of the major reasons. I mean, not the only reason. I played this game one of my former roommates had, and it had Capcom characters, and was it just Capcom? Can't remember if it was just Capcom characters. I want to say it was. You know, there was characters from another company too, but it was a strategy-based game, grid-based. It was pretty good. I can't remember the name of it, but love to have that. Love to have it for Monster Hunter 4. People here have something to tell me. Master, Fillmore is now rid of all monsters. Sadly, one person was afflicted by the monster's curse and has just passed away. Right before he passed away, he was heard to say, "I was finally able to be of some help to the people of Fillmore. With the elimination of all monsters, we can now control the town by ourselves. So please visit other lands and make them make them as peaceful as our town Fillmore. There are people praising you outside of this shrine." And they got to talk my ear off some more. "My master, may I inform you that a scroll was found in the woods east of here. We present it to you as an offering. Please accept our gift." So I'm going to go ahead and grab this gift. We're going to grab these arrows. We're going to grab this bridge as well, because there's another place we're going to need bridges. And the only way for them to learn bridges is you got to make them yourself. And one more source of magic. So that pretty much does it for this episode. I'm going to let this go and do some more of the population while it can. While it does that, I'm going to end this video. So, you know, check the description below. My Facebook and Twitter links are there. You know, get me added to Facebook and Twitter. R&R Gaming's link is in the description below. Go check that out. We have a couple discussions over there that I did alongside my esteemed colleague Retromageddon, aka Broby1 Kenobi. Yeah, definitely go check out all those links. Support our channels. And until next time, game on.